Budding high school artists have their work on display at City Hall, coming up on this edition of Irvine Scene. Hundreds of high school students and their families are celebrating opening night of the High School Art Exhibition, an annual event at Irvine City Hall.
This is just a wonderful tradition now in Irvine, the high school annual art exhibition, and some of the most extraordinary artwork is forthcoming that really is inspiring.
I'm not really at very many social events, so being here and having all my friends and family here is really special.
This is always a very exciting show because we get to see the creatives of tomorrow who are developing their skills today, and you'll see a wide range of styles, of approaches to making art with different materials. So it's always exciting to see who we're going to be seeing in galleries and museums in a few years, and just celebrating the talents that we have here in Irvine.
The works range from a curated selection of drawings, paintings, photographs, ceramics, mixed media, and digital media. And as we learned, being a juror for this show is not an easy task.
And so how do you break this apart? There's no topic, and it's just the teen experience of an emerging artist. So it was really hard.
As an artist, Francisco Javier Palomares knows that showing your work takes courage.
There's a lot of talent, and everybody here is a winner, and I'm proud of all these artists that showed up and show their vulnerability. To be an artist, you're showing your soul. You're letting people what you feel and think, and for people to be able to express in return how they feel about your artwork.
Xinwu won first place for her colored pencil drawing titled Property of Glass. She explains the message.
Too much love and affection could distort a relationship, while too much indifference, like if you don't care about it too much, it could also cause the relationship to shatter, like how glass can melt and shatter depending on how much effort you put in.
Ocean received an honorable mention for her piece titled Blinded by Emotion, creating it with white Conte on paper.
Supposed to represent how people use anger as a way to cope and express themselves. So in this piece, the things around the face are supposed to represent emotion and how it's blinding them.
Joshua has 2 multimedia pieces on display. As a senior, he's planning on attending the Art Institute of Chicago.
I'm majoring in visual communication design, which is studying about graphic design and some visual communication design that interacts people.
Avalon doesn't see art as a career path. However, after this experience,
I definitely want to incorporate it in my life more, because being in this class inspired me to practice it more in my daily life rather than it being like a side hobby where I can express myself, and I have a really creative side that I don't really nurture as much.
If you plan to visit City Hall between now and July 21st, you'll be able to see more than 130 works for yourself. And make sure to check out all 3 floors. For Irvine Scene, I'm Jacqueline Twegg.